Okay, hi, we meet again for rule 6 to 8. Okay, so actually we are going to discuss only rule 6 and 7, but rule 8 just for your information. So in rule 6 we are going to learn about articles and particles, and rule 7 we are going to learn about numbers in business name, and lastly the rule 8 is for organizations and institution. Okay, so let's go for the first one, rule number 6. Okay. So rule number 6, articles and particles. So this one is a foreign article or particle in a personal or business name is combined with the part of the name following it to form a single indexing unit. Okay. Again, it's a foreign article or particle. So when you have this article and particle of the foreign article, you need to combine into one indexing unit. Okay, so indexing order is not affected by a space between a prefix and the rest of the name, and the space is disregarded when indexing. So yes, I'm sure you're not to get a clear picture on what are the articles and particles. So I'm going to show you more after this. Okay, so these are example of article and particles. Okay, so this one is I think you do believe for example is McDonald, MC. Okay, this is example of McDonald. Okay, you are familiar with this one. Okay, del. Okay, when you have this word fix, last, lost, send, Santa, when you have this one in the business name or personal name, you need to close up to be a single indexing unit. Okay, for example, you have Vendedom. So when, for example, you have the name Vendedom, so you need to close up Vendedom as into one filing units. Okay, so the best part is you print out this one and you need to memorize. Okay, so when the question asks you, when the question has this article and particle, you need to remember this one. Okay. So this is an example. Okay, now we take a look for this one. Okay. So these are example for the personal name. Okay, you can see there are particle and article and particle here, which is Della, La, Vendor, and also L. Okay, so when we have this one, okay, you need to close up. Okay, so it will be for one filing unit. You can see Della is the article particle, so you need to close up with the word after that word. Okay, La is article particle, and you need to close up with the Rosa. Okay, Vendedom, vendor is the article particle. You need to close up with the Doom to make it as one filing unit. One, yes, and then El Carlo. Okay, so again, these are what we call, you have article and particle, and you need to close up with the words or words, okay, with next to this article and particle. Okay, yes, they are article and particle. Okay, next, what happened after you identify for this one is you need to close up. So dilatoris, you will be closed up into one filing unit. Okay, yes. Okay, why this one is the key unit? Because this is the last unit for personal name. So for personal name, the last unit will be the key unit. The same thing goes to Vendedom. This will be the key unit. Okay, Dr. El Carlo Martin is the key unit, and La Rosa Beauty House, this is the business name. Okay, so La Rosa will be the what we call key unit. Okay, you can see this is the answer, dilatoris. Okay, actually it's not the personal name only, but the combination of personal and business name. Okay, Dilatoris, Maria MD, La Rosa Beauty House, this is Martin El Carlo. You need to close out because we have article particle, and Vendedom, vendor is article particle, and then you need to close up with Dom, Vendedom, Ronaldo, and Mr. Okay, so what happened when you have this one in business name? So actually this one is the combination of business and personal name. Actually it's not the business name only. Okay, so you need to identify whether this is personal name or business name. So easy for you to do it. Okay, when you have article particle in business name, for example, La Rosa Beauty House, yes, you still need to close up. But the arrangement, the indexing, the first unit will be the key unit. Okay, I want you to do it by yourself, this one. Do it first and then you can refer to the answer here. Okay, so del is the article particle, so you need to close up will favero. This is the professional suffix. Okay, and the word saint, sir, saint is article particle. D apostrophe is also article particle, but you have the MD, which is what we call the professional. Okay, the professional suffix. Okay, and then O'Donnell also article particle, close up, D Cruz, close up. This is personal name, personal name. This one is business name. O'Donnell will be the what we call key unit because this is business name. For business name, you need to index as written. Okay, Mario de la Torres, you need to close up this one. Okay, and this one will be the key unit. Okay, this is the suffix. And La Marte and Metcalf is also the business name. Okay, do it by yourself first and then you can refer to the answer here. Okay, so this is exercise for you for rule 6. Make sure identify first which one is personal name and which one is the business name. Why? Because the business name you can index as written. Compared to personal name, you need to do the arrangement of the key unit because the last unit is the key unit for personal name. Okay, next we are going to proceed to rule number 7. Rule number 7, numbers spelled out. Okay, for this one is 7 late nursery. It's already spelled out because it started from the word S. Okay, you need to arrange this one, 7, this one as alphabetic because it started from S. But what happened when you have a number written in digit, you need to file the numbers written in digit first before the alphabetic letters or word. Okay, so names with numbers written in digits in the first unit are filed ascending order. Okay, ascending order means from the lowest number to the highest number. Okay, for example here, we have 229 Club, 534 Shop, First National Bank. First, even though first is number 1, but it is using the alphabetic F. So when we have the number, you can see here 229 is much smaller than 534. So when you index this one, ascending order 229 Club first and then 534 Shop, as lastly the First National Bank of Chicago because it started with the alphabetic. Okay, what happened when you have the Arabic numeric, which is number 2, number 3 and Roman? Okay, so for this one, you started with the file, okay, 2, 3, 11, 2. We are going to see this one. Arabic numerics are 5 before Roman numeral. Okay, so name with inclusive number. Okay, for rule number 7, you need to remember the term of inclusive number. Inclusive means the number between. Okay, inclusive. Okay, for example 20 to 39. So this one we call it as inclusive number. So when you have this kind of question, you use the hyphen 20 hyphen or in other words 20 to 39. We only choose number, the first number, which is 20 because it is inclusive number. Okay, another example if is 10 to 15. So we only choose 10. What happened when you have 15 okay to 10? So 15 to 10 is not inclusive number. Why? Because 15 is much bigger than 10. So for that one, you need to choose both numbers. So the answer will be 1510. Okay, so it is not inclusive number. Okay, now I'm going to give you an example for this one. Okay, you can see that 15 to 13, this is inclusive number because from the smaller to the largest. Okay, 303 to 20 is also inclusive number because from the lowest to the highest. But this one, number 3, 55 to 23 is not inclusive number, and the same thing goes this one, 10, 10 is not inclusive number. Okay, so I'm going to take a look for this one. This is what we call, again I repeat, the inclusive number. Okay, because it is in the arrangement from the lowest to the highest. Okay, yes, and then the answer, we only choose 15, not 15-30. And question number 2, we only choose 300. And the next one, 55 to 23 and 10, 10, this is not inclusive number. So if it not is inclusive number, we need to choose all the numbers there. So it will be 55 to 3 for question number 3, and question number 4, it will be 10, 10. Okay, so these are example whether to identify it is inclusive number or not, and which number you should use for you to do the indexing. Okay, names with numbers appearing in other than the first position are found alphabetically. For example, when you have the number in the middle of the business name, this index as written. Okay, no need to arrange this one according to the alphabet, according to the ascending. Okay, what happen when you have a number written in the digit contain ST, which is first and fourth. Okay, for example, this one, 1 first ST, second ND, third RD, and fourth TH. So when you have this kind of example, just ignore ST, ND, RD, and fourth. Just only remain the digit 1, 2, 3, 4 without having the ST, ND, RD, or TH. Okay, so this is another example or rule apply in numbers in business name. Okay, so now this is exercise for you to do it by yourself, and then you can refer the answer here for your reference. Okay, this is the answer. So let's discuss first before you do it by yourself. Okay, this is the business name. Again, this is apply the rule. When you have the word the, you need to consider the as the last filing unit. Okay, so you have 7, you have 24, 7 is smaller than 24. You have a 65. This is the symbol. You need to spell out the symbol plus 405, 17, TH, ignore TH, and this one 510. Okay, this one is inclusive number. So when this is inclusive number, you only choose the first number, which is 500. And then you have a symbol here, and you need to close up 50%. And lastly is 21 Club Incorporation. Okay, okay, so this is the answer. Can you see this one? I bold this one because I want you to see how we arrange ascending number from the lowest to the highest. Okay, even though this one is the combination of the word, but we consider this one the number 50, even though it has percent and plus here. Okay, okay, so we have the same here, princess, but the difference is between unit 3, C and S. Okay, so you need to do it by yourself first, and then you can refer the answer here. Okay, no, so now this is an exercise for you to do it by yourself and then discuss with your tutorial lecturer. Okay, so the last part is rule number 8. Just you need to know what the rule number 8 is for the organizations and institution. So for example, banks, hotel, newspaper, magazine, colleges, hospitals. So these organization and institution, you need to index as written. Again, you need to index as written. Okay, so that's it for chapter 4.1 for the topic alphabetic indexing rules. Okay, thank you.